Hi guys, and welcome to Rufus and Doofus. Chico here today over at the RV, over at Guz, and haven't spoken to you guys in a while. Last time I talked to you was an update on my health and such, and a little bit of rambling about how crazy the medical system is these days, and their inefficiency in some areas kind of makes you wonder if they're doing the right thing in others. But in any case, things are improving. My foot's a lot better. Getting used to the giving myself shots, which is no fun, and also changed my diet quite a bit. Eating lots of vegetables, lots of protein, got off the carbohydrates, and I mean, am I eating lots of vegetables? Lots of vegetables, especially beans, because they're good for you. They're high in protein and they a lot of fiber in them, so it helps with the diabetes. The only wish I have is that I could figure out how to make Guz run on methane. We'd have it made. But in any case, that's the scoop on me. Rufus, by the way, has made some real drastic improvements with his skin problem. I found a shampoo made by Zymox, and I got it from Amazon.com, and the stuff is like magic. I mean, he's growing hair on his belly. All that gray skin is starting to disappear. 100%, 100, maybe 200% improvement. So next time you see him, you'll see what I mean. He just looks great. What else is new? Um, been talking to Rick, the static nomadic up in northern Florida, and he's trying to put together a trip with a bunch of guys that have some have YouTube channels and such and RVs, and we're trying to put together a trip, and he's trying to put together a trip, and it looks like he's got a spot with the help of the shootist. They found a spot up in northern Florida, about a 3.5 hour drive for me, maybe 4 hour drive for me from here, and it's going to be the latter part of September. I'm really looking forward to it. Real nice place, real nice people. So it should be a lot of fun. Rufus and I are going to go up. It'll be a good workout for the RV because it's probably going to be about a 600-mile trip round trip back and forth, somewheres around there. So I'll get a good idea of how Guz is running, which he's running real good. The last trip was awesome, but I really want to get an idea of what my fuel economy is, and that trip should do it. So that's what's new on that end. Why am I over here today? Well, obviously I come over all the time just to make sure Guz is okay and there's no surprises. You know, we get a lot of rain down here, so I make sure there's no surprises inside. But also, I've been having an issue with the generator. It just it runs sometimes good and it runs sometimes bad. It's just not the way I would like it to run, and it has a tendency to stall when you start it, such. So I want to give it a little tune-up, and in order to do that, I had written the numbers down on the generator, but I misplaced them. So today I'm going to take down all the information on the generator, the serial number, and all that stuff. And there's also a code there of numbers which tells you what series it is, and every series has different maintenance procedures or some different procedures. They're not all exactly the same. So I want to make sure I get that correct. But I want to order up an oil filter. I just replaced the fuel filter not long ago, as you know. So we're going to recheck that actually too. We're going to take it off and make sure that that's okay. Because with the new filter in there and running it and bouncing around and such, maybe we got some gunk up in there. So I want to make sure that that's still nice and clean. But I want to replace the oil pressure sensor switch. And that switch shuts the generator off if it senses low pressure, which would be lack of oil, something like that. So just want to make sure that that switch is replaced. It's cheap enough. I think it's about $12. So, you know, it doesn't make sense to mess with it too much. It's located, according to what I've read, near the oil filter. So we're going to go out there now and just take a quick peek at where it might be. And we're going to order that up and slap a new one in. And the oil is really new in there, so I don't know if I'm going to change the oil. But being that I got to pull the filter off, probably a good idea to change the oil too. So we'll probably do that when it comes back. But basically, that's the only thing I'm going to do today. Tomorrow's Memorial Day, so or yeah, Yeah, Memorial Day or whatever, Labor Day. I keep forgetting which one is which. So it's a holiday, but I want to get that ordered. Hopefully, have it here by the end of the week, and get it in there and replace it, and make sure that that generator runs real good. We may have to do some carburetor work. I don't know. I don't think so, but one never knows. So that's about it. Gonna start Guz up here in a second. Make sure that he runs well and starts well. The battery's up to snuff, means the isolator's working real well. I leave the power on. I don't put it in the storage mode because I know I'm going to be back and forth over here. So I leave it that way. That tells me that the isolator's working great and I've got plenty of juice, the whole 9 yards. So that's that. It's a hot one today, but I'm not going to fire up the air conditioner just for the few minutes that I'm going to be here. And I really miss doing the videos, guys. I'll have plenty more. Obviously, I'm going to video that trip out to up to northern Florida with Rick and the boys up there. And that should be a real good time to get to meet some other RVers. And from the looks of the place, it's really nice. So I'll share it with you later on. Other than that, you guys have a real nice holiday this weekend. Be safe and have a lot of fun, a lot of good, clean fun, right? Yeah. And we'll see you next time. Take care, guys. Have a great day, and bye-bye.